Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have a Pokemon Center video on this sort of gloomy day. It's not really sunny. You can see it's a little cloudy right now. But we're going to be going to the Pokemon Center because they just released Gen 6 Pokemon Fit plushes. First glance, first view of these plushes, never before seen. X and Y, Kalos region, whatever you want to call it, they're here. 107 of them, and we're about to check them all out in slow, excruciating detail. I'm gonna rank them from S tier to F tier, but at the same time, you guys comment down below which one your favorite Pokemon plush was in this video. I'm gonna try to go into as much detail as possible in this video, so it could be a little long, but bear with me because I'm gonna show you every single one of the plushes that is here today. So hopefully they have them all. Anyways, let's get right into it. So Pokemon number 1, Chespin. They have all the Gen 6 in the front. Let's go check it out.
All right, looks like first we got to grab this Chespin right here. Beautiful plush, definitely a rank A plush. Soft, and they really made it perfectly, I don't know, perfect. It's like fit size, fits in your palm. He's adorable, the grass starter. Not my starter in the game actually, but still one of my favorites to see. And here we have Quilladin, who I don't know about him, but I think rank C. Personally, I think they made it accurate. I just think it looks a little strange to me, a little chunky over here. I don't know. It's not like my favorite for sure. And then this, Chestnut here, I have to give it rank D. I just think the head looks a little strange and small for the body. I mean, obviously this is what the Pokemon looks like in actual gameplay, but it looks like a Ninja Turtle here with a huge shell. And the head's too small. I just don't like the visual. But if we go over to Fennekin over here, you can see that it's just as large as a Chestnut, but it looks very cute. And for this, I give it a rank A. Very, very nicely done. Simple, simplistic. I like it. And it sits, which is very important if you're going to have one of these plushes because you're going to want to hang it up somewhere. Next up, we have Brexin. And its ability to sit gives it some credibility, and it does look very accurate. But personally, I gotta give it a rank C. I don't know what it is, but it just sort of looks a little strange to me. It's still probably very accurate, so if this is one of your favorite Pokemon, I could see you getting it. But next up, we have our 6th Pokemon, Delphox. Same size as all the Pokemon here, and accurately made for sure, but definitely I give it a rank C. Not one of my favorites. I just think the starters have too much detail going on with it. Froakie right here, very cute. Was my starter in Gen 6, but the eyes are a little too spread apart for my liking, so I'm giving it a rank B. I wish it looked a little cooler. Frogadier here has the aesthetics that you would expect out of a Frogadier. You got the white little bubbles on the side right here, and its ability to sit gives it, I think, a rank A. Next, we have your guys' probably favorite. It's Greninja. And usually Greninja has this cool little stance, but this is weird because the legs are right in front. It's like a frog, but for me, that's a rank B. I just don't like how it's sitting for some reason. It's not the coolest one to me. Now, Bunnelby right here reminds me of a very cute Bugs Bunny with the ears and the teeth. Very, very well made. I think this is rank A for sure. I love how this looks. They made this one really well. Definitely one of my favorites. And then we have Diggersby right here. And Diggersby, well, in Pokemon Go, it's a great Pokemon to play with, but I don't know, for images here, the ears seem too big for the eyes, so I give it a rank C. Next, we have Fletchling right here. And my thoughts about this, It is fairly accurate. The legs are huge and it's a very small plush, but also feels very large at the same time. I give it a rank B. Didn't feel perfect. And check this out. Fletchinder, I don't know. I thought maybe the wings should have been spread out, so I'm giving it a rank C. It just seems very lazy in their creation. But this one, Talonflame, I feel like that is a rank D, I'm sorry to say. I think if you have the wings spreading out, and you'll see later in this video, there's others with their wings spread out, they look really cool, but this one, very, very chunky. Next, we have Scatterbug, very cute. Definitely a rank A Pokemon. It's just very simple, adorable, and nonchalant. I love it. I love how he looks, just very, very nice and pleasing. And then we have Spupa here, also a rank A. I have to say, it's very, very nice and easy to look at. And if it's one of your favorite Pokemon, definitely a must buy. I love how they got the details with the head and the body. Now, next up we have Vivillon, which has 18 different types, I think, I'd like to say. Maybe it has 20 actually. But here's the first one. And this is the Icy Snow pattern. There's gonna be so many patterns, and honestly, the rankings are probably different, but I'll give this one a rank B. I like it because the white gives it a great contrast. This one's the polar pattern. The dark blue looks beautiful, and the design on the back is nice. The way that they made these Vivillons is they have the plush in the front, and then the back is a felt, a little hard felt. This one is the Tundra pattern. Very cool, looks icy as well. I give both of these last two B rankings. Most of them are going to be B rankings. Nothing special, nothing too exciting because they're all fairly similar. This one right here is the Continental pattern. So another rank B. And then we move on to a pattern that I like so much that I'm giving this a rank A because I love green. And that's the Garden pattern. It looks very cool. One of the few Vivillons that I'm going to give a rank A to. This one, beautiful. You can get this elegant pattern in Pokemon Go if you get gifts from Japan. So if you have gifts from me, you're going to have this Vivillon. And it's nice. It's a rank B. We got the Meadow pattern right here. A lot of pink. Very, very cool. As you can see, they're fairly similar with all the other Vivillons, but this one's a rank B as well. I like this pattern right here. Modern pattern. Very bright red, blue, yellow. At this point, the difference between these is simply the felt and behind it. So it depends if you like that. That's a rank B. This is the Marine pattern, and that is a very cool light blue. Makes you feel like the ocean, so I like that. That's a rank B. This one, actually, I not necessarily like this pattern. The Archipelago pattern is too much brown in my opinion, so I'm going to give that actually a rank C. This pattern is the High Plains pattern. Orange. Very, very, very calming colors. I'll also give it a rank C. I have to give a few rank Cs. Actually, the Sandstorm pattern, I'll also give it a rank C. It's very hard to get in Pokemon Go, but for the pattern look, I like bright colors. This is a rank A. This Pokeball one that's not in Pokemon Go yet, definitely a rank A because it's so rare, especially in the game as well. So I love that it looks like a Pokeball, though it needs to be a higher rank than the others. And do the Vivillons sit? I'm not entirely sure. I think they do, but it's very difficult with the wings. This is beautiful. This is rank A as well. This one is the Ocean pattern, and it's the ones you get in Hawaii as well as other islands as well. This pattern is the Jungle pattern, which I expected more out of the Jungle pattern, so I'm giving this a rank C. Not the biggest fan of this pattern, but they do exist. Like literally every single pattern exists. This one is the Fancy pattern. Very nice colors. I'll give it a rank B. I like the bright green and the little flower look on the back, if you notice. And then we have this beauty right here, which is the Savannah pattern. I like this one a lot. So I'm going to give this one a rank A as well. I just like yellow, blue, green. So I have a huge bias towards those colors. And we also have the Monsoon pattern, which actually looks pretty cool in the back with the black, white, gray, and light blue. And finally, we have this one that looks like it's half sandstorm, half water. It's the river pattern. So I think they did combine two of them together to get this. So yeah, actually, there is one more I might have missed. And that is this beautiful sun on the back. And it's the sun pattern. So it makes perfect sense. Now, moving back to away from the villains and on to Litleo. And this guy, that's a rank A. I'm almost going to say rank S. It's so cute. Nice, perfect size, and wonderful plush. The Pyroar here, the male version, is cool, exciting, and very bright. That's a C ranking to me though, as well as the female version. I give them both C rankings, mostly because I think they look accurate, but I think they could have done better in terms of where their feet placement are, because they could have had it so that it could stand up on its own, not just sit. Although I guess that's the point of these. So Bebe, that's an A ranking. It's beautiful. Absolutely cool Pokemon. I just wish they had all the different variants, not just the red one, but also the yellow, orange, green, not green, blue, and white. And this Floette, I am very, very much gonna go with S rank. I think they did a wonderful job with this. And anyone who gets this, it doesn't sit, but it's so cute. It's amazing. I really like this Pokemon. And then in game, I love Florges. I think it's a cool Pokemon, fairy type, but the plush leaves a lot to be wanted, honestly. I gotta give this a rank D. It just feels like it was terribly made. I just think the flower behind its head needs to be bigger, and it's just not. But that's okay, because guess who's next? It's Skidoo, and this is a rank A Pokemon. I'd give it a rank S if its front legs could at least have it so it could stand, because it's sort of flopping around. So its ability to sit is there, but its ability to stand is not. So I'm a little disappointed. And Gogoat, same problem. So I'm gonna give it a little lower, rank B, actually rank C, because I don't know. Skidoo's cute. Gogoat's not so cute, and its ability not to sit sort of bothers me. Pancham, very, very nice. Is simple. You can't mess up Pancham, so I give it a rank A. It's definitely Pancham. It's cute. Pangoro itself, rank C. It can sit. It looks angry. It's sort of weird next to the Pancham because the Pancham's face is huge and then Pangoro has like a small face. And I wish the felt in the mouth, which is the bamboo, wasn't felt. I just wish it was sort of maybe plush. Then we have Furfrou, and I gotta give this rank D. I think they did a not so wonderful job with the Furfrou. I think they could have made the eyes more visible, and honestly, I tried to pick it up again to see maybe it has, maybe I couldn't see it from a different angle, but nonetheless, I didn't quite like that one. But look, there's so many different variants and trims for Furfrou, so we're gonna go through these real quick. First, we have the heart trim. I like this. I'll give it a rank B because it's fluffy and you can see its eyes. This one's wonderful. The feral trim, that's a rank A. I love the color, the rarity of it, and also it looks like really nice. Also the kabuki trim, very well put together. That's a rank A as well. These, look better than the regular Furfrou. And then, what do we have here? We have the Lorraine trim, which is also, I give it a rank A. These are very well, nice. It looks very, very majestic. And you can see the difference between them and the paws. So I like it. I like the colors too. This trim, the debutante trim, I give it a rank B. I just think it's well made. I just don't like how it looks. The Matron trim is same. I give it a rank B as well. It's made correctly as it should look. It looks accurate. It just wasn't one of my favorite looks, to be honest. Maybe it's the hat. Same with this, the Dandy trim, rank B. Mostly because, not the color, I love the color, but the hat. I just think it's a little too much, overpowering, can't see the face. I'd like the other ones, they look more exquisite. These ones, I give rank A's. I might not like them in game, the diamond trim. It's just simply a diamond on the head. And then this one right here, if we move over, you're gonna see the star trim right next to it. So these right here are both rank A, and that's because they're super plush. Like that fur right here is so soft and fuzzy. It feels awesome actually. So for the diamond trim and the star trim, I highly recommend getting those. And the heart trim too, I said before. It has to be, like, it's so soft and plushy. Very good. And here's Furfro again, just to, you know, try to redeem itself, but nonetheless, I don't think I could. Moving forward, we have Esper, which I love Esper, one of my favorite Pokemon. But this plush feels a little strange. I think its head is the same size as the body, so it's a rank B. I feel like Esper's head needs to be a little bigger, but this Meowstic, I really love this. This is rank S to me. In fact, I think both Meowstics were surprisingly well made. Honestly, I like the blue one, which is the male one, but then we have this, or I might be mixing it up. Either way, I like both, but male and female. They're really cool looking. I think the combination of both are rank S, 100%. So if we move on forward from Meowstic, we're gonna head over and find ourselves this Pokemon right here, which is Honedge, which I didn't expect it to look like this. It's simply just a sword, and I feel like we're missing a little bit on it, so I'm gonna give it a rank B. And Double Aid is rank B as well. I think the details aren't as seen as in the game. The game has a little more details to it. You have the swords, and then you have the little tassels, which they are here, but they look a little different. Aegislash. This is a tough one for me to say, but rank C. I just don't think it's a very... I mean, the plush itself is fine, but the Pokemon itself, I think it's laziness, honestly. And, well, I've never actually figured out what this Pokemon was. This one, I give a rank B. As I said, I just think the Sword and Shield Pokemon have a feeling of laziness to it. I just don't think that's Pokemon. But everyone has their opinion, and that's just my opinion. So if you do enjoy it, feel free to, you know, get yourself one of these plushes, because they are still cool plushes. Next up, we have a Spritzy, which is very simple. I think I'm giving it a rank C, mostly because I think the head's way too big for the feet. And I know that's what it looks like, but it makes it look a little strange as a plush. Which means Aromatisse gets, well, it has a weird face, but that is its face. I'm giving it a rank C as well. I think it looks like an egg, a little weird. And the arms are there right on it, which I didn't know they had arms if I really looked at the Pokemon itself. Swirlix, I give this a rank B. Surprisingly, actually it's very close to a rank A, but I'm gonna stick to a B. It's very simple. It's a Swirlix. I love the tongue, the mouth. Same with a Slurpuff. Slurpuff, I'm giving it a rank B as well, mostly because it's a little rounded at the bottom. Straight on, looks good. From the side, a little strange, but rank B for sure. Inkay, rank A. Love the color combination, the blue-pink, really cool. And the size and the way that they formatted this, it looks really nice. Very good plush. Malamar is a weird Pokemon in-game. It's a weird Pokemon plush. I'm giving it a rank C. They did make it accurate. I just don't like the Pokemon itself. I would keep Inkay as Inkay. Binacle, it's accurate, but at the same time, I think it's a rank C. I just don't know if the little orange portion should look like that. For me, I wish it was a little, I don't know, taller. And then we have Barbacle. We have Barbacle here, and yeah, rank D for sure. I just didn't like it. Skrelp here, very small. It feels like it's very lightweight. I almost wish there was more weight to it so that it felt like you got more for your money. I'm giving that a rank C. And then Dragulge, rank D. Mostly because half of this is felt and the other half is plush, but it's like barely any plush. It's so skinny. And I feel like you're not getting your money's worth. So it's accurate in its looks, but I'm giving it a D. And its arms don't even wave. I mean, you have to force it, so don't like it. Clauncher, like how it looks. Looks exactly how you would expect a Clauncher to look, so I'm giving it a rank B. Love the color. The Pokemon itself is fairly accurate, and it has its little claw. But then if we move from Clauncher and move to Clawitzer, that's where I have a problem. This is probably my rank F tier. I just don't understand how this is even a smart idea. I feel like they should have done a better job. I know this is what the Pokemon looks like, but definitely my least favorite plush so far. Helioptile looks cute. That's a rank B. It's very simple to make. Got a cool face. Looks nice. Head's a little big. Wish it was a little smaller. And then the problem with Heliolisk is head's too small and body's really big. I think it's supposed to be a little taller, skinnier. I think that would make the plush much more enjoyable, could raise it in the ranks, at least in my opinion. But still, the color pattern and the colorway is very nice. Next, we have Tyrant, which he does have a big head, so that is accurate, and the feet are big, but I don't know. I think because they made it so that it could sit, it makes it look a little strange, so I'm giving it a rank B. I was looking forward to giving this a higher ranking, but I just couldn't do it. It's just weird look to me. And then Tyrantrum, I'm giving a rank C, and that's mostly because they make it look like Barney sitting down. All of them, I know they want them to sit, but at the same time, I wish they could find the ability to stand, although I know that's impossible, but I have to rank it on what I know what it looks like, and usually it's standing, so it looks cooler. So when it's sitting, it looks a little strange to me. Amara, one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation, and this plush leaves a lot to be desired to me, because if you look at it from straight on, that's a C rank. You look on the side, that's an A rank. It's beautiful. The weird thing that they've done is that smile on its front. I know it probably has a smile, but the eyes look a little strange from the front with the smile, so I have to give this in total a rank B, but I wish they had done a better job because I like the side profile of the front, not so much the side. It's cool. So rank B for sure. I just wish the front didn't look so cheesy or weird. I don't know what it is. It just feels weird to me. But if we go to Aurorus, see how big it is? And yet again, they make it sit. But this time, that's normal to some extent. It's supposed to be standing, but the hind legs are sitting. It's like a dog sitting, right? I love the colors. It's a beautiful Pokemon. Huge. One of the biggest plushes they probably have. But rank B. Not a bad ranking at all. B's good enough. It's better. It's above average. And then we got Sylveon here, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to love this Pokemon. The hard thing about Sylveon, actually, other than its looks is really cool, is that it doesn't focus because the camera looks at its eyes, and then once it does, it just unfocuses. But rank A for Sylveon. Hawlucha also gets a rank A. Very cool little Pokemon here. They did a great job. See how they didn't need it to sit? They're not trying to create it to sit. It's just the Pokemon plush. I like that. Although I think it can sit actually if I look at it now that I see. Maybe it's a little weird because its legs are a little forward. But still, very accurate. The green, the red, I like it. That's an A rank. And Dedenne, from the front, I'm giving that an A rank. From the back, that's a C rank. So total, it's a B rank. I just think the tail did not need to be wrapped around its body. It's so weird to me. It's a felt tail too. Actually, the whiskers are felt, the tail's felt, and it wraps around the body and it's holding its tail. So I don't really like that, and it feels a little forced. I wish the tail just stuck out. So rank B for Dedenne. And then Carbink, really cool Pokemon. Reminds me of Final Fantasy, but I feel like they messed up in how it looks. It's supposed to be a little sharper on the bottom, not just rounded. It feels like a ball, so rank C for Carbink. I love Carbink in game, but I just think this is a ball, which could be fun to play with. And then we have Gumi, which I do have a Gumi plush already, but that Gumi plush has a smile. And if you notice, this Gumi plush doesn't have a smile, which most Gumis don't have a smile, but I wish it did, because when you see the Pokemon with a smile, it's so adorably cute. So because it's missing the smile, I'm giving it rank B. I just wish I saw a smile. See, like Sliggoo over here, he has a smile and it looks like a snail from the side. So probably stands perfectly fine. And at the same time, I gotta give it a rank B. Sliggoo was never really one of my favorites. I like keeping Gumi just the way it is, never evolving to Sliggoo. And then Goodra is just adorably cute, but at the same time, this one, I think they tried to get the details with the little green drippy, but that's hard felt. It's not soft plush. And then you have the green on the sides and the eyes are green. It's a good try, but it's a rank B for me because I think the felt, I just wish that was a little more plush. But Goodra, it's cool. Not bad. I'll give it a B rank. Klefki. I honestly thought they were gonna use like an actual ring holder or, you know, one of those baby toys to make a Klefki because I think that's what they should have done. Instead, it's all little soft and plush. No felt. Well, the keys are felt, but the ring is not. And because of that, I think it's a rank D. I think they just really dropped the ball there. Here, Phantump, I saw it online and I was thinking, okay, I have a Phantump already from earlier this year and I was like, that's really amazing, but this one's not so much. But while I look at this, I have to give this a rank S. It's so cool. I love that little non-smiley smile and how it's so accurate. I think it's just looks like a great Phantump. They did a great job. Trevenant, it is accurate. I'm gonna give it a rank B. I just think it's so much extra. But it is a Phantump for sure. If it's one of your favorite Pokemon, I think it's well done. But me personally, I'm not the biggest fan, other than in Pokemon Go when I use it in PvP for Great League. That's about the only time I really enjoy Trevenant. Pumpkaboo looks like a pumpkin. Looks very accurate to what it should look like. I'm giving it rank B due to the fact it is accurate in terms of how they made it in size proportions. They did a great job. You can see that they really worked hard on that. And then Gorgist here, well, it is accurate as well, but I don't like how it looks in general. I just never liked that Pokemon to start with. I feel like this is like laziness again. So I'm giving it a rank C, but in terms of like accuracy, it is exactly how the Pokemon should look. They do a great job in terms of that for all the fit plushes. And this is the final time you're going to see these two ghost Pokemon. So I decided to keep the camera here a little longer for you guys so you can see them, because when we move over to the final row, it's going to be Bergmite here. And I love myself Bergmite, but I'm giving this a rank D. You might be asking why. And it's because I just think it's supposed to be very, very sharp. And I know it's a plush, but ice is sharp, pointy, and this is dull and huge. And I know that it's supposed to be a fit plush, so it's supposed to be the same size as everything, but it looks so strange. I feel like it should be smaller and sharper, and it's not. And I feel like they messed up on that. So for me, it's a D rank. And I love myself Bergmite. Like, it's a cool ice Pokemon and looks adorable, but in this case, I think the plush is not one of my favorites for sure. It just looks like a rounded hill, which leaves me to Avalugg. And I gotta keep the D rank for Avalugg as well. Mostly because when you think of Avalugg, you're thinking of a glacier that's flat, right? The top of it is able to be walked on. And look, it's very, very rounded at the top. Mostly because I'm pretty sure because it's a plush. But the bottom is fairly accurate and the colors are fine. But the top, not the biggest fan. We move on to Xerneas. And the thing about Xerneas is I like the Pokemon. I really do. I think the plush is terrible. For me, it's a rank D. The colors at the top are great, but it looks like a horse, and I didn't think it looked like that. Of Xerneas and Yveltal, I like Xerneas the best. But right now, look at this plush of Yveltal. This is rank A. They did a wonderful job with it. It looks so amazing. It looks like it flies. It has the ability to look at its claws in the front. They did it. It's a great rendition of a Yveltal. So, surprisingly, I appreciate the Yveltal over the Xerneas, which I didn't expect to see. Next, if we move, we have a little Zygarde cell. Don't necessarily know what you would actually call it, but yeah, it's a cell. Actually, it's a core is what they call it, it looks like. And then we have the 10% form of Zygarde. So That's very, very nice. 50% form, also nice. The core, I'll give it a rank A. The 10% form, I give it a rank B. The 50% form, which is this, is a rank B as well. And then the complete form, which I've actually never seen before, I'm giving this a rank A. For some reason, I just think it looks really cool with the blue on one side, the red on the other side. And then when you sit it, it's just like this robotic Pokemon that's like majestic and strong. I think it looks really cool. And I've never seen it in game in either Pokemon Go or in the video game. So for me, this is the first time seeing it. So I like it. Hoopa, very cool Pokemon. Definitely a rank A, very close to a rank S. I think it's very, very cool and it's not difficult to mess up Hoopa. You are not mess up Hoopa. It's a good Pokemon, very good plush. I think this right here, Hoopa Unbound, I don't like it. I mean, it looks like exactly what Hoopa Unbound looks like. I just think the Pokemon itself is a rank C. So I'm going to give it a rank C because it just didn't like that Pokemon. Which leaves me to one missing Pokemon. Yes, it's Deontay right here, which is a rank B, mostly because I think Deontay on the top, it looks really cool, accurate, but I think the bottom looks a little strange. I feel like it should be a little more sharp, jagged edge. I know they're plushes, so you can't have that jaggedness to it, but if I'm talking about accuracy, that's what I feel like it should have. So for me, a Deontay right here has cool arms, but it's a rank B. And surprisingly, I've never seen this Pokemon before, but I'm giving this a rank A. It's Volcanion, and I literally had no idea this Pokemon existed. Never seen it in Pokemon Go, so since I haven't seen it in Pokemon Go, I didn't know it was actually available. But look at this guy. Looks like a robot from Mega Man. I like it a lot. The red, the blue, the yellow. It's probably where they got their idea from, honestly.
Alright, that is going to be the tour today of all 107 new Pokemon Fit plushes for Gen 6 Kalos region. I hope you guys enjoyed and got to see as much of the little guys as you could. I tried to show as many of them as I can. I think I found them all. Let me know which one your favorite was. So apart from the 107 new Pokemon, we do have some bug out items that I was not able to capture in my last trip. So really quickly, they just have very simple items. These look like, what are these? Pins? These are cool pins. Ah. And what is this? Oh, hair ties. But for like the back of your head. Sizer hair tie, that's cool. You could have other Pokemon too. I think Sizer is the best one in my opinion. Golisopod. Oh, this is a cool one too. You have the Pokeball design. Sizer is cool though. It'd be cool to see someone wear that. Maybe I should. The towel. Very cool towel. Well detailed, beautiful. Or a simpler version of the towel with just bug Pokemon. Not a common type for people to have. What's this? This is a mat to sit on probably. A bag. Oh, very cool bag. Maybe you use this. That is the Heracross and then some. Look at all the Pokemon behind it. What's the back look like? Oh, simple. Simpler times. Bug out. Ah, is that a Formosa? I think it is. That's cool. Put this back. Look at this towel. Whoa, that's very cool. Cute. Probably very soft if it wasn't in the plastic. And this Heracross, I think it's the same design. Huge. That's cool. Put you back. I think that's a towel as well. Then you have a lot of stickers. Bug out stickers. Quick and little interesting words. Hot. And then post-its. Easier to see the cups up here. Simple cups. They're all down here. There's the cups. And then this is just a stand that you put. It's a plate stand, but it's not for plates. I think you just put this and you put charms on it. It's a charm stand. Yeah, charm stand. Maybe you buy extra bug charms. What's this? Huge. It's hard to tell that's a buzzwall, but it obviously is. It's just really big. It's a pillow, or I think. It's just a huge pillow. You have to be a real buzzwall fan. It's cool. Huge. And I think the last thing, other than this little booklet right here, which is cool, is this. What is this? A huge charm? Larvesta charm? Volcarona charm? It's very interesting. If it maybe it lights up in the sunlight. That's cool. That looks awesome, actually. Oh, and there's one. There's a couple T-shirts here for little kids. Little kids sizer bug T-shirt has details with Heracross on it. If you can see that, hard to see. Well, how about you just see it for yourself? There's Heracross. And then jacket, a bug jacket with all the Pokemon on it. I think this is the coolest thing though. I think it's a little hoodie. I don't know, I love the face. Whoa, I didn't know Snom was a bug. It was ice bug? Oh, well, we love Snom. Oh, I bought one plush today. Comment down below which plush you think it is and I'll pin that comment. So I'm really interested to see if you guys can figure out which one I bought. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys.